retirees are entering back into the workforce looking for financial gain, there are others who are just looking for the social interaction aspect of working. You know, when you leave work, you lose a lot of that. And, you know, like many videos that you'll watch will tell you, the people you thought were your friends, you know, when you retire and you're not there every day for the social interaction, sometimes that goes away. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the benefits there are to going ahead and doing some sort of work, maybe part-time work in retirement. And the first, obviously, is just financial gain, right? Who couldn't use a few extra bucks, a few extra dollars for spoiling your grandkids, for doing some house upgrades, for traveling, you know, things like that that you want to do in retirement. So quality of life is huge in retirement, and you could use a few extra dollars to do that. Secondly, you can go ahead and continue contributing to your IRA, your 401k, you know, whatever it may be, that you can go ahead and continue to contribute to that in retirement. And what that's going to do is that's going to save some of your nest egg. And thirdly, you're going to increase your Social Security payments. So in a couple of ways, you're going to increase it. One, if you're a W-2 employee, you're going to continue paying into the Social Security system, which is going to raise your benefits. And the other is every year that you wait past 62, you gain about 6% a year on the earnings or on the benefits of your Social Security. And then after 67, you gain, I think it's about 8% per year until you're 70. Your Social Security benefits are just going to continue to go up as you work. This one is a huge one. If you happen to find an employer who can go ahead and give you health insurance benefits as part of the package for working for them, that's huge. Even if you've got to pay some for it, I would almost guarantee you that it's going to be a lot less than what you're going to pay on the open market. So me personally, I'm paying about $1,700 a month for my health insurance for my wife and I, and it's pretty expensive. So if you can get an employer who has health insurance benefits, that would be a real bonus to you. And thirdly, like I mentioned up front, is the social interaction. And that can be really huge, especially if you're a single retiree. You know, just having that social interaction, a place to go to every day, having that structure could really be beneficial to you. Now, again, having to get up and maintain a schedule, you know, working a regular job, that may not be something that you want to do. Personally, that's not something that I really want to do. But a lot of people just weren't ready to retire when they left fully and, you know, need that social interaction or need some extra income and or both. So if you decide to work after filing for Social Security, you know, here's some things that you need to know. You can make up to $22,320 a year, and that's in 2024. You can make that much before it starts impacting your Social Security benefits. Now, what they do basically is they take half, or it's, what is it? 1 for $2 of everything you earn, they take back out of your Social Security payment for everything over that $22,320 that you make. Now, in the first year, if you're going to enter full retirement age in 2024, then you can earn, how much is that? That's $59,520 is what you can earn if you're going to turn, you know, full retirement age in 2024. So those are a few things to remember, that, you know, you can go out and get a job while you're on Social Security, but you can only earn so much money before it impacts how much you get from the Social Security Department. Now, like I mentioned, there is a special rule for that first year, and after you reach full retirement age, there's no limit to how much you can make after that. You can go ahead and earn as much as you want. So with 1 in 5 Americans over the age of 65 going back to work and being in the workforce, What are they looking for? One, they're looking for work that's meaningful, right? If you're going to go back to work, you don't want to work in a job where you're just doing data entry or something like that. You want something that's going to be meaningful and hopefully prosperous for you. But the main thing I would be looking for if I go back to work is just like this YouTube channel. I'm looking for something that's flexible. I want to be able to set my own hours. I want to throw my alarm clock away. You still got to be accountable. There's a lot to be accountable for, but you don't have to set a schedule. You can go on vacations. You can go golfing in the afternoons if you want, or in the mornings. It doesn't matter. As long as I make these videos every so often and stay on somewhat of a consistent schedule, it's all good. Now, of course, the bad part about it is there's no guaranteed income from this. And I'll make videos almost for probably a year before I ever become monetized. So that can be kind of a drawback to doing something like this, is you have a real delayed, gratification as far as the financial goes. But it also gives me something to do and gives me some purpose and some meaning. And I hope that I'm helping y'all out with these, because that is actually the main goal for me doing these videos, is to help everybody out and, provide a little bit of entertainment. And in a survey, 2/3 of working retirees were very satisfied with their jobs. So I think most people who go back to work, it's not like they're having to go back to work, to provide fully for their income. So it's a little less stress and a little more gratification in the working atmosphere. So here's a few ideas that you can take and, look into as far as working in retirement. One is being a teacher of some sort. I know that the colleges and the vocational schools are often looking for people with life experience to help out and provide some teaching skills to their programs. Another one is doing maintenance at apartment complexes or an RV park or something like that. You can go into retail sales, something like working at a Walmart or, a clothing store or something like that. You can be a tour guide with the National Park Service or something like that, a local library, or not a library, a local museum or something like that. You can become a life coach. I don't really know how you would get into that, to be honest with you. And the other thing is going back into consulting, doing something in the line of work where you spent your career. That's probably what I would do if I were to go back to work. I would go back into consulting. I was in more of a technical field, and I think I could probably pick up some work doing that. So I hope this video's provided you some valuable information. And if it has, I'd appreciate it if you'd go down, reach down and hit that like button and watch this video next.